How many unopened bottles do we have? 2?
Yes.
Go get 2 more.
Yes, sir.
And oop.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you. Hello. Then you say hello. 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 We welcome you today. Hello. Hello. Hello.
What is this?
A song I sang in the Mormon church when I was a little kid.
What about this Saturday song? Or was it the Sunday song?
It was Saturday. Saturday is a special day. It's the day we get ready for Sunday. I don't know the exact words, but I make them up.
Yeah.
We wash our clothes and we brush our hair so we don't have to do it on Sunday. That's not the right words, but you do something and something so you don't have to do it on Sunday.
Right. Because everything is focused on Sunday. Or Sunday is strictly for
Sunday
family
is
and church.
the Sabbath, yeah. Church and family.
So on Sunday, if you can't brush your hair?
No, I just like you're supposed to make sure your car has gas in the tank. You're supposed to make sure you have all your groceries purchased, your laundry done.
Yeah.
All that stuff, you're supposed to make sure it's done.
Yeah. Yes. It's currently 5:53 p.m. on a Friday evening, and we have a barbecue to go to, honey. Remember being in your 20s and having a barbecue to go to? This is completely different, completely opposite. But our condominium complex, Riva on the River in West Sacramento, is having a barbecue, a community barbecue. Not sure why, but it's happening.
For community relations.
Yeah.
Morale booster.
Yeah.
Fun.
It's 5:54. It's happening 6 to 8 p.m. So right off the bat, I said, let's arrive fashionably late. Because, listen, I'm on the TMZ, honey. I'm on the Daily News. I'm sorry, Daily Mail. And Page 6. But Leonardo DiCaprio arrives to the club at like 3:30 a.m. Okay? Yeah. So arriving at 6 p.m., which is in 6 minutes, it's amateur hour. Rookies, lame, loser.
I'm worried if we show up late, then the organizer of the event, Claudia, she'll think we aren't coming. And we already ordered our food. Yeah. And she's going to think that we're bailing on her. So I don't want to worry her at all. So I really want my hamburger that I've pre-ordered.
I said, let's go at 7:50 or 7:55. And you said
6:15.
6:15, which is in 20 minutes. Oh. Can we pull it together?
No. Well, no.
Can we put it together like a Sunday dish that's partly purchased on Sunday? Yes.
Whenever we show up, I want to stay a maximum of 20 minutes. Yeah. Are you down? Are we on the same page with that?
Maybe. Sure.
How long do you want to stay? Well, I guess it depends on if we get to chatting with anybody. Yeah. Another thing though, it's like 100 degrees outside.
Yeah. It's super hot outside. Luna's ready. She's got her jeans on.
You guys aren't even dressed.
No, we're not dressed. Luna looks...
This is what I'm wearing. Wait. Okay.
I'm not wearing this.
Okay. So, I'm wearing a black tank top. Some plebeians would call it a wife beater. I don't like to use that term. And shorts. I'm wearing a tank top.
Luna looks like an actress off a CW show.
Yeah. Yeah. What is this, Dawson's Creek? Katie Holmes over there. Am I right, Luna?
I don't know who that is.
Wait, so you're going to dress? You did your hair.
We're complimenting you. You look cute and pretty. Yeah, I put on makeup. Yeah. Can anyone tell?
Not really.
I couldn't tell if you like curled your eyelashes. I thought you like put on makeup.
But you did low key makeup.
I did low key makeup.
Yeah.
I did my hair.
Yeah, I can tell your hair.
Yeah, but I'm gonna change my clothes.
Really?
Well, I'm wearing pajama shorts and a shirt. I went on a walk in. Yeah. I went for a walk earlier wearing this shirt and I got really sweaty. So yeah, I'm changing my whole outfit.
I'm wearing this.
Well, you look good. You showered, you changed.
I lift. Okay. These biceps. Sun's out, guns out, Luna Marie.
Is that your new shirt, Luna, from Shein?
Shein.
I wanted to make a joke because you said Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes, he arrives to the club at 3:30 a.m.
Which is late, right?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Super late.
So
Sorry.
I was going to say.
Yes.
It's probably because he arrives to the club late because the lifeboats did too.
Because the lifeboats.
That was a Titanic
joke. You're taking him back to the old school.
That was very dark.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Never.
Very insensitive to all those who perished on the Titanic, Luna.
Yeah, we're going to cancel you because you're making fun of the Titanic, Luna. What the hell was that, Frankie?
Is our cat Frankie coming to the barbecue?
No.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. You don't let him out of the house, honey.
Well, no, I don't.
Let's talk about the food. We paid, you sent an email to Claudia.
Yes.
In advance.
Yeah.
And so so the food is pre-order. Well, I'm looking at the flyer. By the way, do you remember flyers? Like, that's how you used to know about the parties. And speaking of the clubs.
Wait. And oop.
Flyers. Do you remember back in the day? Like, before the internet, or in the internet's early days, flyers were how you learned about clubs and parties and raves.
Yep.
Yeah, and the flyer would say, this guy named Nelson on 2nd and Jackson in Oakland will point you to the right warehouse to walk into.
A van will meet you at this location and drive you to a different location.
It was so much fun. It was well, I don't know if fun's the right word, but it was adventurous.
It was fun because it was risky and
exactly.
You're putting your life on the line.
Exactly. Now with the internet and these Instagrams and it's so precise and exact. There's no variables to deal with. No sense of danger, risk, if you will. All right. Well, let me read the flyer. Do you spell it I-E-R or Y-E-R?
Y-E-R.
Okay. By the way, and another thing, like print shops or print sign stores where you used to print out these flyers, did their business go down when the internet happened? Like the Sears catalog, did it go out of business?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah. These mom and pop sign stores.
I bet they did. I bet they've suffered.
They used to print flyers for these raves in Oakland. 2nd and Jackson. Did I mention that? So from Claudia Shukis, Red, White, and Blue Party. Okay. First of all, it's not July 4th. It's June 24th. Yes.
Right. Next weekend is technically July 4th weekend.
Right.
It falls on a Monday.
Right.
Today is the Friday before the 4th of July. But I just remembered we get extra raffle tickets if we wear like 4th of July themed clothing.
Ah. So Luna and I won't get extra raffle tickets.
I got nothing. Does Lennox have anything he can wear?
Well, why is the Red, White, and Blue Party, White and Blue Party on June 24th?
Right.
Over a week before July 4th. Is this stolen valor, honey? Is she going to be walking around with a fake purple medal? Is that what they call it?
Purple heart.
Purple heart. Exactly. Like Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson in The Wedding Crashers. Red, White, and Blue Party. What about the blue and yellow party, huh? Stand for Ukraine. Ever hear of it?
Oh, I was like, my mind went to the Golden State Warriors who just won the NBA thingy.
Sports.
And I was like, is that their colors? I forgot about
yellow
Ukraine.
And blue. I know. Well, that's the thing. It's no longer hot.
Could be Ukraine. Could be basketball. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's at Friday, June 24th, 6 to 8 p.m. at River Pavilion near the mailboxes. First of all, these mailboxes get broken into like once a month.
Once a week?
Once a week. And some people want to involve Carl Curtis from CBS 13, yes. And some people want to involve Martha Guerrero, who's the mayor of Sacramento, West Sacramento. But what is the solution, honey? People breaking into mailboxes.
Our HOA put some cameras.
They stole my Abercrombie hoodie that I got from eBay.
Yeah. They did. that's been the biggest travesty for our family personally. So they put some cameras out there, and
I almost spit. Service everywhere. Yes.
They put some cameras out there.
Yeah.
Some culprits, I don't know if it's the same people every time, but some culprits were caught red-handed on camera.
Ah.
And this footage was passed on to the police or whoever, the mayor, I don't know. Nothing came of it. It's
hard to discern what exactly happening in most security camera.
It was a very clear footage. I looked at it.
Oh, really?
I looked at it.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't.
But I guess this is happening everywhere. Like, there's so much crime happening.
Yeah, West Sac in general.
Yeah. So the solution is every resident needs to check their mailbox and empty their mailbox every single day.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Which we do not do.
I do. Well,
you do?
5 out of 7 days of the week I do.
So not every day.
I do almost every day.
What would Claudia
very good.
say? Okay.
I'm very good.
Good job. Did you check it today?
I did.
Did we get anything?
Junk.
Well, that's the other thing. Like 6 out of 7, 7 out of 7 days. It's nonsense. It's oil change coupons. So the flyer, FLYER or IER?
Both.
Okay. Pre-order your meal deal. I like that Claudia went with a rhyme. Meal deal. That's fun. Extra value meal. Burger, hot dog, or veggie burger plus, in all caps. All caps not necessary, Claudia. Chips and a drink, $5. I think that's a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
I wish some of these restaurants in West Sac and Sac would offer a meal, chips, and a drink for $5.
Oh, yeah.
That's like Costco prices. That's crazy. Extra meat, only $2. Ice cream, $1. So I got extra meat. Well, I got the hot dog. You sent this email to Claudia. I got the hot dog, extra meat.
So 2 dogs, 1 bun?
Wait, so a hot dog and a burger are both $5? That doesn't seem right, Claudia.
Why not?
Because a hot dog is like a 50-cent product. Burger is $2.50. But so I got the hot dog with extra meat, which is 2 francs, 2 hot dogs.
We'll have to wait and see how it's presented on your plate. I have a feeling it's just going to be... But would they put the second dog in the bun or on the side of the bun?
Well, that's just heresy, honey. That would be crazy. Well, I'm no bun. I'm very keto, honey. When it's convenient to my life.
You wanted me to say no bun, but I didn't want to give Claudia too many.
I know,
like this and that.
I know you don't want to weigh her down.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it simple.
I just wanted 2 hot dogs, no bun. Actually, we have hot dogs in our.
Yes, we do.
We have like 15. We have 2 packs of Oscar Mayer hot dogs in our refrigerator. By the way, so Lennox likes hot dogs. I like hot dogs too, but Lennox eats them more often. And you used to buy him Ballpark.
Yes.
Which is cheap or on the lower end. But then I said, no, I want Hebrew National or Nathan's because they're on the higher end of hot dog, on the hot dog tier. But we recently switched to Oscar Mayer hot dogs because, yes, the resealable bag that they come in.
Right. Every time I open a pack of hot dogs, I then have to put it in a resealable sandwich bag.
Yeah, you got to get a Ziploc, yeah.
All the juices, they're everywhere.
Right.
But Oscar Mayer is the only brand I know of, at least in our grocery stores, that comes with a resealable bag.
What's up with that? Why isn't Ballpark like that? Why isn't Hebrew National like that?
I know.
It makes no sense.
Because Oscar Mayer cares about their customer.
I remember when they first did the Oscar Mayer cheese inside.
Ugh.
Fucking blew my mind, man.
Did you like it?
Changed my life. Not really, but it was something different. It was innovative, honey. Like when they started putting cheese in the pizza crust. So I'm going to get 2 hot dogs. No buns, Claudia. Simmer down. I'm keto right now.
You're going to take the bun out, and right in front of Claudia's face, you're going to throw it in the trash.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna throw it on the ground. Let the pigeons pick it up. You got a burger?
I did.
A regular burger, not a veggie burger?
No veggie burger. Regular.
Okay. I wonder if they're gonna have fixins like onions and ketchup and mustard.
They better.
Chips and a drink. What's the drink?
No clue.
What are the chips?
I'm giving the chips to the kids.
Ice cream, $1, which you purchase for each of the kids.
Yeah.
Now, it's freaking 98 degrees outside. Okay. I don't know what kind of... I don't think Claudia is... purchase the Baskin-Robbins food truck. I don't think that's going to be happening outside. So whatever this $1 ice cream, it's going to be very melty, very quick. Mm-hmm. But Lennox Albert likes to take his ice cream and then stir it until it melts into a sort of thick milk paste.
It's so gross.
Very odd. Going further onto the flyer, BYOB, wine and beer only, in all caps. You can't bring Jose Cuervo?
Nah.
You can't bring shots? Shot.
They don't want to getting too wild. So
can we bring beer?
Yes.
We can bring bottles of beer.
Yes.
Well, this is crazy. Are people going to bring bottles? Is it going to be like a brew fest? Front Street Brew Fest out here?
I don't know. Are we really bringing any beer? I don't think we should.
Why not?
I want to go eat my hamburger, come back home, and keep drinking.
And do a part 2 of this pod. Optional. Bring a salad or dessert to share with serving utensil and plates / bowls. All right, Claudia. The plates, the bowls, the utensils. Simmer down. But you didn't do that?
No.
We didn't do it. I mean, we didn't do that.
I did consider today bringing our watermelon that I just purchased this morning at Dave's farmer's market. But then I was like, no, that's for us. Yeah. I don't want to share that. Yeah. But there's one thing I'm concerned about. At the pavilion where this is taking place.
Yes. Next to the mailboxes, which you get broken into twice a month.
There's one little tiny, like, built-in grill. The kind that you'll see at, like, along the river at various, parks along the river.
That people have been using for 18 years, and it's gross.
Yes. You and I, very recently, when we were walking through the pavilion, we checked out this one barbecue, and it was disgusting.
It was nasty.
And I was like, I would never cook on this. If I did, I would put foil down.
No one cleans it.
No one cleans it. I'm really worried that our food's going to be cooked on this thing.
But you know what, honey?
What?
I used to watch Married with Children, and Al Bundy would say, the grill of yesterday brings the flavor to today. So if you grill on this barbecue for weeks or months or years without cleaning it, it flavors your Oscar Mayer Wiener resealable bag hot dogs.
That's a theory. There's a Jim Boy's Tacos at Denio's Farmer Market. Bargain Market. What's it? Yeah. What's the jingle? Anyway, Denio's in Roseville.
You mixed up Denio's and Grocery Outlet.
I did. I know.
I can't think of Denio's bar right now, but yes, Denio's, which is a farmer's market.
Farmer's Market, Bargain Market.
Sure.
There's a Jim Boy's right there, and it's legendary for being like the tastiest, bestest Jim Boy's.
It's the first one. Is it the first one? No, he started in Tahoe. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but it's known for being super good. And there's a rumor going around that the secret is they never clean their grills. Right. So that goes along with your theory. Like, the grease and the debris just build up and they just add flavor.
Jim Boy's, Denio's, Al Bundy, Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market. It's all coming together, honey. But we didn't bring a salad. We didn't bring a dessert.
We're just there to eat and come home.
Yes. And then in bold font, Claudia finishes with come for the food, stay for the people. Extra raffle ticket if you wear at least 2 theme colors, red, white, and blue.
White?
I'm wearing black and grayish.
I haven't put on my outfit yet.
Linda's wearing blue and black.
I'm wearing black.
Is Claudia going to go from person... you're wearing blue jeans but a black top. Here's... 1 raffle ticket. You could have gotten 2.
You get raffle tickets like just for going, for buying food. Yeah. And we don't know what any of the prizes are.
Well, that's the other thing.
This is the unknown.
All right. You asked if we're going to wear masks. I was like, get the hell out of here. Well,
I know a lot of our neighbors are elderly.
Yes.
Feeble, retired.
Yeah. We're about to go party with some old people, which is our life right now. And it's perfectly fabulous. Discussion, honey. What are we going to talk about? So what do you guys do? Where are you from?
No, I want to talk about...
Where do you live?
I want to just complain about things going on here at our condominium complex.
What do you got?
What's up with this tree branch that fell down and no one's removed it?
Yeah.
What's up with the dead possum body that someone kicked into the bushes and it's still there?
Remember that
decomposing.
Fire? Yeah.
Yeah, remember that fire.
Remember that porta potty that was here for 6 months? What about, do you want to bring up Roe versus Wade?
Oh, no. Today? I don't want to bring it up there. I don't want to bring it up here. I don't want to talk about it.
Roe v. Wade.
I'm really, yeah. I'm feeling down.
Okay.
I'm depressed.
So it's 6:14. Do you want to head there? Yes.
I gotta get my, my Uncle Sam decor.
Uncle Sam, red, white, and blue. Do you have like red, white, and blue?
No.
Outfit or anything?
I don't think so.
Okay. The kids are not jazzed. How many minutes are you going to make them stay there?
10.
To eat their melted ice cream?
I told them they could walk home without us. Just stay for 10 minutes, show your face, and then you can leave.
Yeah.
We'll probably stay for 10 minutes and then want to go too.
Whatever. Well, I want to go to the pool. It's right there.
Don't you have a red, white, and blue like stars?
I do.
Bathing suit.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
It's like Sylvester Stallone's shorts in Rocky 3, honey.
Ooh.
Okay, it was Rocky 4, but anyways.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'd say we go to the barbecue and then we go to the pool and then we come home and then we talk about what happened. I don't think anything will happen.
We'll come home and recap.
Yeah. And then what about Lighthouse Karaoke?
I don't know about you.
Yeah?
I do not have the stamina to go to karaoke tonight.
Oh, lover.
I mean, ask me in a couple hours.
Right now I do, but I'll talk.
I know you are.
When I come back in 10 minutes.
I know you.
From eating melted ice cream and my 2 hot dogs.
I didn't get Uriah ice cream, though. But I'm sure you can buy some if you want.
Yeah, I don't need melted ice cream. It's 98 degrees outside.
Ugh.
Okay.
I don't want to go outside.
I know. Well, that's the other thing. What's up with that, Claudia? What's up with how about a fall barbecue?
Yeah. Or how about she moves it to her condo? I wonder what unit she lives in. I like to compare all the units to ours and see how they hold up.
Where does she have the couch? Where's her television?
Do you have those upgrades?
Does she have a cat? Does she have the Judy's Own backsplash?
How big is her TV?
The chandelier. Is it ugly like Judy's Own gave us? Right. The TV. That's what it all comes down to. Okay. So, we'll be back post River Barbecue, and then we'll see what happens.
We'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anything else, honey?
No.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And oop.
Okay. We just got back from our condominium complex barbecue. And, thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections, my love?
I'm a bit underwhelmed.
I'm perfectly whelmed.
So, were my expectations too high?
Yeah. Well, what did you expect? I got exactly what I expected. Yes.
I expected more mingling and socializing.
Pomp and circumstance?
No. Mingling and socializing. Because we've been here 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm eating cheese.
Yes.
This is not good podcasting.
Yes.
We've been here 2.5 years.
Yeah.
We moved in, like, at the beginning of, quote, unquote, the COVID era.
Correct.
So I understood, like, the first year we didn't really get to socialize, meet people.
First 2 years, yeah.
But now, yeah, they, like, our condos have started doing these social events.
Yeah.
So we finally go. We put ourselves out there.
Yeah.
And it seemed like there wasn't a lot of, like...
People knew each other already.
Yeah, people knew each other.
Yeah.
And so they sat together, whoever knew each other. But anyone who was new, a.k.a. you and I, we were just kind of off to the side by ourselves.
Well, the first round, a picnic table seats 6 tops. Our first go at it, we're automatically 4 people, and we sat with James.
Yeah, it was you and me and our 2 kids, and then a guy named James sat with us.
Yeah, who looks like if Paul Giamatti and a sloth had a baby, James. We had a fine time.
No judgment there.
No.
Yeah, so we chatted. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
And then we came home to go pee and get a couple more beers.
Correct.
Because it was bring your own beer.
Yeah.
So when we went back, all the tables were full.
Right.
There was nowhere to sit. We didn't bring a chair.
Yeah.
We don't have chairs.
We don't have those foldable, collapsible, portable chairs.
Yeah.
Soccer games or camping.
So we sat right next to the pavement on the grass.
We just sat on the grass.
But we were right there.
Like some homeless people, honey.
We were still like part of it.
Yeah.
And but that didn't lend itself to socializing.
Correct.
No one came up to us.
Yeah. Well, we were on the ground and they were above. They were standing. How does that exactly? When you're standing, you don't necessarily socialize with people on the ground.
And all the tables were full of people. So I didn't want to go up to a table and like, hey guys, what's going on? Like interject myself.
We out here. I was down for that. But
were you?
Yeah, for the younger table.
Then why didn't you?
Because we were sitting in the grass and it was fabulous. But our first go around, my name tag. So there was a nice old lady writing down names. You walk up, my name is Max, and she would write down Max on the name tag. And I said Vince, and she started writing B.
B as in boy?
The letter B. And I was like, no. Vince.
Right.
The V.
I was like, Vincent.
V as in Victor, not B as in boy. So right away I was like, all right. But have you ever done name tags at a party?
Sure.
Same. Me and Matt Furuzawa had a barbecue? Similar to what happened today. But we got the idea, let's have name tags. So I went to Staples and bought 100 name tags for whatever it was, $8.
Wow.
And we did the whole name tag thing. And names on name tags. And it was a good time.
Good.
That's how we met James, the Sloth, and Paul Giamatti crossover. When we were getting our food, a gentleman was barbecuing, and I had 2 hot dogs. You paid for 2 hot dogs for me, honey. And I said, no bun, I'm keto. And he said, well, my name is Kyle, but okay, whatever.
He was like, nice to meet you, keto.
Right.
That was a good joke.
He shamed me, honey.
I know. Sorry
for being low carb. Kyle, Mr. Claudia Shukis. James was drinking Coors Light. Cans of Coors Light. And I was like, well, do you have more of this? Did you bring more? And he said no. But we have bottles of Bud Light, Michelob, and Coors Light.
Yes.
So I was hoping he'd bring, because we brought beer. Like I had a bottle of beer in my pocket. I had one in my hand. We were ready to party, and Paul Giamatti / James / Sloth was not ready to party. But we had a fine conversation.
Yeah, I enjoyed chatting with James.
What do you do? How long have you been here? Etc.
Who do you live with?
How's the weather? So the guy who was grilling the whole thing, which is Mr. Claudia's.
I think so, because I heard him say "my love."
Yeah.
When he was talking to Claudia, he said, "My love."
Yeah. I call you that, my love, all the time.
I know.
But he was doing the grill, operating the grill, and on the top level of the grill, he had a couple things wrapped in aluminum foil. And so we were sitting there on the grass. This is our round 2, if you will.
Our second go at this event.
Yeah, and I said, I'm going to go up to him and I'm going to be like, what's up with this aluminum foil? And you said, go ahead, but don't pronounce it aluminium. And I said, I'm going to do what I want.
You're throwing an extra vowel, an extra syllable in there, but go on.
That's very British.
You do you.
So I walked up to Mr. Claudia and I said, what's up with this aluminium? And he said, it's corn. I said, all right. And he said, there's butter on it. I said, cool. He said, there's no salt. And I was like, And he said, but it's free. And I said, all right, well, dish me up a piece of aluminium corn, Mr. Claudia.
Yeah, I was watching you from where I was sitting on the grass.
Yeah.
And you're chatting for a minute, and then suddenly you're grabbing a plate from the table. And I was like, oh, shoot. Yeah. He's going to eat this, whatever it is.
He scooted it off the edge of the grill, so I had to have my plate underneath there to catch it.
Oh, yeah.
And he was wearing a American flag t-shirt or shirt or whatever. It was okay, but yeah, it needed salt.
It did need salt. There's no salt on the table.
Barely any grill. The raffle came, and we didn't win any.
There were 3 prizes.
Yeah.
No, we were not even close.
We had 4 entries.
We had so many tickets.
Didn't we have more because the lady who got my name wrong with the B gave us extra tickets?
Yes, we had like a total of 30, 40 tickets, and no.
We didn't win.
No luck.
The prizes were a nice bag, like a beach bag or a pool bag, if you will. Mm-hmm. But I was hoping for a cameo from Campy Brown.
I told you she wasn't going to show up.
Oh, yeah. Well, none of our nearby Campy Brown didn't show up. Neither of the Debbies showed up.
Yes, we live betwixt 2 Debbies. Yeah. And they're very social. They're always out here chatting with people.
Oh, my goodness, if they would... And and one of their daughters, if she would shut the
seriously, yeah, I feel like
she gets chatty at like midnight or 1 a.m. with her other drunken friends. Anyways,
yeah, I feel like the people who we live around are very social, so I thought they'd be at this event, and I thought, okay, finally we have like a reason to come together, get to know each other. Yeah, I know I've heard the 2 Debbies chatting before, and they've talked about Wine Wednesday. And I'm like, I want to be a part of Wine Wednesday. Yeah. I want to be your friend, Debbies.
You deserve that.
Alas, I don't know how to pierce the circle of the Debbies. And I thought this was my in. Yeah. But it was not.
They weren't there. So there were 30-ish people there.
Yes.
And there's 800-ish people in the condo complex.
500 to 800 people.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, this was like just a small fraction of the residents.
Yeah. I thought it was overall positive. Lennox and Luna stayed there for 20, 25 minutes, and you only required them to stay for 5 to 10 minutes.
Right. Near a half hour, they were both there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really happy. I had fun when the kids were there, but then when they left and we left and then we came back later, I was like,
yeah.
So I guess the kids were what brought me joy.
Yeah. That's what life is. I think we should have sat at one of the tables. One of the tables was open.
No. Well, we would have crew. We would have had to split up.
Michael waved at me, who I saved from the bicep machine in the gym, honey.
Michael. This man is like in his 50s or 60s.
Yes.
He's in a wheelchair.
Yes.
You constantly see him scooting around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
He's at the pool.
I call him the mayor.
Yeah, we call him Mayor Michael.
Yeah.
One day you're in the gym lifting.
Yeah.
You're alone.
I'm really strong.
Michael comes into the condo gym.
Correct.
Alone.
Yeah.
Proceeds to lift himself into a machine.
He somehow finagles himself from his wheelchair, scooter, rascal, whatever you want to call it, onto a machine. I was like, okay, Michael's out here doing his thing. And then he got stuck very quickly, or
within like a minute.
He couldn't finagle himself out of this machine. So he called to me, and I, much like Chris Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy, I rescued him.
Right. So
he's forever indebted to me, like, and all I got was a wave.
That was a year ago. That was like a year ago that you rescued him from this machine. Yeah. And honestly, what was he expecting going in there by himself? What was he expecting getting into this machine by himself? Yeah. Was he just relying on your kindness to get him out of it?
My strength, honey. He knows I don't skip leg day.
And we see him constantly at the pool.
I skip leg day, yes.
We see him at the mailboxes.
Yeah.
We see him everywhere. He acts like we don't exist.
Yeah.
And it bugs me because he chats with everybody.
Yeah.
So why doesn't he like us?
He waved to me tonight.
He waved to you tonight.
Maybe we're making progress.
I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
And soon he'll be in our home having dinner.
What more do we need to do? Michael, what do you want?
So overall, honey, thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections on our first official Riva BBQ.
I'm glad we went.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we went. I'll go to the next one. I'm down.
I'm surprised Lennox and Luna stayed as long as they did. I dug it. But we just need to, like James, the Sloth / Paul Giamatti guy.
You're being pretty hard on him. He was a pleasant gentleman.
We just need to sit down at a table and start chit-chatting.
Yeah, and that's cool, but it was like a table for 6 with one open spot.
Yeah. So
you and I would have had to split up, and you go to one table with 5 people, I go to the other table with 5 people.
I don't want to.
And we somehow pierce this ongoing gregarious conversation that these 5 people are already having.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We are one.
Why?
Do not divide us.
That's a lot of work, a lot of effort. Where were the Debbies?
They're in their homes with their AC on 24/7.
Oh, and also Claudia, who arranged this entire thing.
Yeah.
She announces at the barbecue that she's no longer part of the social committee.
Oh, yeah.
So, Claudia.
Yeah.
You're leaving us hanging here.
Yeah.
What are my future chances for meeting my neighbors and socializing?
She went into a 3-minute, like, very nuanced, esoteric, the welcoming committee versus the party committee versus
the social committee. There's many committees.
It reminded me of The Office with the party planning committee. Yes, and then there was a splinter group of the committee to plan parties or whatever. But it was just like, what's going on?
I don't know. So, like, I want to be involved. I want to know my neighbors because I'm hoping that we live here for many years to come.
Yeah.
I don't know how to connect with people. I don't know how to connect with people in general in my life.
Yeah. But I used to know 20 years ago.
I know.
But now I'm like...
Why is it so hard now as an adult?
We're older. We don't care. And we're very set in our lives. So...
I guess.
It's different.
It's different. Yeah, like, I felt like... when we were there, I was thinking, like, wow, if I was, like, 18 as opposed to 38, like, I'd be all up in this. Chatting with people.
But meanwhile, everyone here is in their 60s. But nearly everyone.
Well, that's the thing. There were a handful of people who looked like they were our age.
Yeah.
So I was like, why aren't we connecting with these fellow people?
There weren't enough seats. We watched this TV show called Byron Bays, which is the best television show ever. But it's 20-somethings and
in Australia.
They're partying in Australia and they're getting to know each other. And the conversations are like, where are you from? How long have you been here? What are you doing here? What are your intentions? And I thought, this conversation I don't care about, like, in my personal life, I could give a crap about where you're from, how long you been here. Basically what we talked to James about.
I noticed when we were sitting with James, our neighbor, you were not instigating any conversation. I was constantly asking, like, oh, so where do you work? Do you have any kids? What's going on with you? But you were not engaging.
Yeah. Well, I'm 44.
He was older than you.
Absolutely. But I don't care anymore. And 10, 20 years ago, I didn't care, but I could make that small talk, chatter, nonsense. And technically I could right now, but I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't care.
I know, honey.
I know. I think it's aging, and who cares? And I got you. I got Lennox and Muna. I got Brandon Fisher and Kay Fisher.
I got you, babe.
That's enough.
I got you.
What the hell do I care about Paul Giamatti?
I feel like when you get to a certain age, you're like, I got my spouse, I got my kids, this is fine. But then when you get even older, all of a sudden you're like really social. Have you noticed that? Like old people being really social.
Yeah, the barbecue tonight.
Right, like 70% of the people there. Right. Yeah. Is that because their spouses have passed away? Or is it just because after like 30 years of living together, you need more company?
Yeah.
Who's not your wife or husband?
Yeah.
I wonder about that.
Or maybe you just go in, it's just a phase, like in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. You're like, I don't need anyone else. I don't care. I don't have time. I just don't have the mind space for it. But in your 60s and 70s, you're like, well, I want to get to know these people.
Yeah. You know what? When you're younger, you're still figuring out your career in your life. Yeah. So perhaps you have more time.
Yeah.
And then midlife, you're like bogged down with your career.
Yeah.
You're 9 to 5,
and family,
raising kids. Yeah. And then as you get older, you start to phase out, like you start to retire.
Yes.
Your kids are older. So maybe you return to that social part of your life.
Yeah.
That might be what's happening with us. We're in that middle phase right now.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah. Agree. But I'm glad we went.
I'm glad. Yeah.
I'm glad we did it. We'll hit the next one.
Sure.
I had 2 hot dogs, no buns. I'm keto. I'm very keto when it's convenient for me. At your brother Brandon's 2 weeks ago, I was loading up on ground beef and onions and cheese, and Auntie Kay was like, well, "What's up, Vince? Why are you eating? Why aren't you eating tortilla shells and taco shells?" And I was like, "I'm keto, Auntie Kay." And she says, "Well, why are you keto?" And I said, "Listen, I'm a complicated individual. I'm very difficult to understand. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm up to. But your mom, Liz Fisher, was frying up taco shells. Like she was up in Gym Boys, and I was like, I want a fried taco shell.
Heck yeah.
But I was keto. And then we came home, and I ate a whole bag of Sun Chips. But let's not talk about
that's what I don't get. We go to these dinners with my family, and you're on track.
Yeah.
You hardly eat.
Yeah.
And then we come home and you pig out.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Well, it's instead of pigging out at the Fisher soiree and then pigging out when we come home, I'm keto and on track at the Fisher soiree, and so it's less. It's half. It makes sense. It makes sense to me.
Well, good for you.
Okay. Well, are we done, honey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we going to pick out right now? You for the last 3 hours, you've been saying DoorDash report. DoorDash report.
DoorDash report.
DoorDash.
So are we getting DoorDash?
Only if it's Little Caesars.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but really, let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate. Or do whatever you want. You're a grown up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. And sure, we may have
been antisocial,
but we'll be social in our 60s and 70s. And we're still good people, and I'm still a good person. Use our promo code for DoorDash. Thank you for listening. Thank you for caring. Thank you for subscribing. I don't have it in front of me. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye.
And oop.
We got chicken.
Is that crispy, juicy tender? I can't eat no longer.